This is Gilbert Gottfried. We've only just met and I've never ever seen him work, but his new agent said he's exciting, zappy, dynamic, and incredibly cheap. The BBC loves Gilbert Gottfried.
Let's get started. Can we please just get started?
Okay.
Please, okay. No more!
But only 4 hours, mind.
Now he's bending matches. This guy is good. How do you suppose he learned to bend all those matches? Oh, well, I'm sure, you know, it's not something you learn off the street. I'm sure he, excuse me, I just came in. Did he bend a lot so far? 2, maybe 3 matches, the very most. I don't think you really... Gee, I hate to miss the beginning. All right, now he's bent too many matches. Honey, get your coat. We're going. He's bending too many matches now. Honey, we're leaving. We're leaving, honey. Stop it. We're leaving. Honey, stop it. We're leaving. He's bending too many. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. He knows the whole song.
Well, since this is the BBC, I guess we should talk about some things British. You see in the paper today, Lady Di and Prince Charles are currently on vacation. Nice to see those two workaholics get a break, eh? Well, I guess you'd only go to so many crumpet festivals before... Let's take a holiday. What do you say, Deister? Titanic, that's English. Now, last summer they found the Titanic. This summer, they're going to send an expedition out. They're going to try to raise the Titanic. What a waste of money. You really think anybody's still alive down there? That boat's been down there 73 years. It would have to be a young kid in a big air pocket near the kitchen. You folks are hip. I did that joke in Kentucky last weekend. They went, is he serious? Oh, I think those people are dead. Of course, that's just a guess on my part. But I like to travel. You know, I was just in Italy on vacation. And while I was there, I visited some ancient Roman ruins. And for no reason I could figure out, the ruins had a maintenance department. How do you maintain a ruins? Does the foreman come in at 9 o'clock and go, fellas, leave it the way it is. Yeah, I'm gonna take the rest of the day off. Ooh, boy. I am stressed out from making decisions, I'll tell you. I'll be on the golf course you guys try to maintain. Just in Cleveland, I did something in Cleveland I'd never done before. I went bowling by myself. You ever do that? I couldn't believe them. All alone, I actually wrote my name on the score sheet. Was I afraid I couldn't remember whose turn it was? Like I might roll the ball, sit down for 5 minutes and go, come on, who's up? I am so tired of waiting. I got a 300 game going because I'm also keeping score. So what else? I was reading the paper today. I was reading today about Emily Post, the etiquette woman. Did you know in upstate New York, she runs a summer etiquette camp for boys 8 to 14? What a dream summer this must be. Is there really a demand for this service? You ever heard a 9-year-old go, Mom, I'm so gauche. Please, pack me off to etiquette camp. I want to go on a black tie, weenie roast. And these poor kids, you know they get harassed and they go back to school in the fall. Timmy, what'd you do this summer? I went to etiquette camp. Oh, you want us to beat you up now or after homeroom? You tell us what's proper. So what else? Went to the dentist today. I'll tell you, my dentist is always coming up with problems I think he could figure out on his own. This guy works in my mouth for an hour with some sharp thing with a hook on it. Then he says, kind of amazed, your gums are bleeding. Gee, you don't suspect a connection with that spike you stuck in there. I think we can solve this puzzle without Scotland Yard. Then he goes, I got a drill. You want a shot of Novocaine? No, I want a shot of you getting a diploma.
When you wake up in the morning with a brain that feels like wicker, get some liquor. Does a side of ham and eggs make you just a little sicker? It's a liquor. You say your arms are getting thinner and your thighs are getting thicker? When the doctor calls to tell you there's a problem with your ticker. When you ram the car in front trying to read the bumper sticker. It's a liquor. When you take your freeway off-ramp and wind up in Costa Rica. It's a liquor. Say, I'm always late on Monday, but I'm not a gold bricker. You see, it's the liquor. When you stagger into court, does the jury sit and snicker? Are you the subject of the sermon every Sunday by the vicar? When your girlfriend says she's never had a lover that was quicker. It's the liquor. Yeah. Be nice to the policeman. The policeman is my friend. I like policemen. My pals. You know why? He's got a gun. What, am I supposed to dislike him and kind of be cocky to him? Get away from him. Protect me, will you? Be nice to the policeman. He's your friend. That cocky, get a couple of drinks on you on Friday night. Don't go to the cop and say, hey, man, I ain't armed. You can't shoot me. I'll take you to court. You never work in this county again. How about that? Stop or I'll shoot. I got an early start in show business, ladies and gentlemen. I was an altar boy. I was the altar boy that followed the priest along the Holy Communion rail with the silver tray, just in case he dropped anything. I was supposed to catch it. Now, as some of you know, priests never drop anything, and for 2 years, I followed this dude back and forth on this Holy Communion rail. Now, when you're 10 years old, your mind will wander. At that age, you get bored, you get into mischief, and one day as I was walking along, I noticed that the altar was carpeted in nylon. And another day as I was walking along, I noticed that if I rubbed my feet on the nylon, when I put the tray under the chin, it went. We made believers out of them when I served Mass.
So, it's a pleasure living out here. I like living out here. It's a thrill. It's a treat. I grew up in New York. People out here scare me. They say hello to you for no apparent reason at all. It's like, hi, how are you today? What, owe you money? Leave me alone. People out here drive real good, too. Found out one thing, people out here can't start a car unless they got a beer between their legs. And they drive real good. You have 2 speeds out here, real fast and hey, Bubba, I got time. Is there a law in this city you can't make a left the same day you get into your car? I bought a car. I bought an '86 Eldorado. It's a fun car. It has level control. You know what level control is? That's someone fat gets in your car, tells them to get out.
Get the pig out, we'll never make it up the hill.
The Japanese have taken the horn off the steering wheel, so now by the time you find the horn, you're in an accident. And you have your windshield wipers on. It's the law. You gotta wear a seatbelt out here. It's the law. How many people wear their seatbelt? How many people just pull it down and hold on to it? I hate seatbelts. They suck. I went out and bought a shirt and painted a seatbelt on it. You ever ask someone for directions and realize you just asked the stupidest person on the face of the earth a question? I was in Mobile, Alabama. I asked this guy how to get back to the hotel I was staying at, and he said, well, you just go on that way for a bit, then up over there. Great, I'll just circle the earth till I find it. I asked the guy for directions one day. Instead of pointing with his hands, he used his head. Go up 2 blocks, make a left. Go all the way down, get to the circle, go around the circle, up the hill, watch out for the railroad tracks. Fat people are the best people to ask for directions, because they'll tell you by restaurant. Fat people suck. I hate fat people. I like to watch fat children fall on their back and try and get up. I like when it's real hot out to watch fat people sweat. They sweat and they look at you like it's your fault. I got a fat friend who weighs 385 pounds. I keep him around in case of a nuclear war. I figure he'll know where the food is. This guy went out and bought a jogging suit. I said, why, what, in case the ice cream truck is late? So I was talking to this girl in a bar the other night, and she said, oh, I feel so bad Springsteen got married. And I said, yeah, like you had a shot. People get married, they stay married for like 40, 50 years. It amazes me. Wonder what the hell they talk about. What do you want to do today? Kill you. Tell me about your sister's arthritis one more time. People get married, they have kids. Kids suck. I hate kids. They're like old people with energy. My brother came over to my house a couple of weeks ago with his 1-year-old daughter, this little human weeble. After about an hour watching her smack her head up against the wall, I got tired of it. So I put her in the bathtub and greased the sides. You know what the abbreviation for July is? J-U-L. You've got to be in a hurry. You know what fear is? Fear is when you're stuck in your car in heavy traffic and you realize you just had 2 cups of coffee and a bran muffin.
We now take aboard the Enterprise, Star Trek IV in search of cash. William Shatner at the helm. Captain's log. Stardate 2-4. 76.5. Something strange has happened. Since passing through a cosmic cloud, I've noticed a peculiar change in the behavior of my crew, although their faces seem the same. The personalities have altered, yet somehow they seem familiar. I don't know what to do. Kirk out. Mr. Chekhov, walk factor 1. Wow! No, Captain. I'm sorry. Chekhov from sick bay. Mork's it again. Oh, yes. Oh, Mindy, nice date. Oh, damn, Mr. Happy. All right. Oh, don't get up. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, sir. It's my counsel acting very strangely. Yes. Little dials are spinning, lights are going, help me, help me! Right now. Oh, horror! Put him on the screen. Mr. Bob. Analysis, please. Honker, doctor! Now I got a closer look. You got me, boss! Spock, what's the matter with you? Use your instruments. Oh, God. What am I, an idiot? Uh-oh. It looks like I'm being followed. Oh, we're trying to raise communication. I don't know what to do. But when I get back from sickbay, I want some answers. Sickbay. Bones. Bones. The ship was being pursued through a neutral zone by an unknown vessel, and my crew was all men. Over 400 men went on board, yet I feel no one to talk to but you. Bones. You gotta help. Well, looky here, boys and girls. Looks like the old captain's getting a little paranoid. Bones, you don't understand. My ship is in danger. I don't need rest. I need my crew. Au contraire, Jimmers, I do understand. The old doc's got the perfect prescription. Just swallow this little pill, you'll be an Alpha Centauri without leaving the ship. Captain, to the bridge! Bones, don't leave, sick bay. Psst. Psst. Bridge. Psst. Spock, status report. Okay. I don't know what happened, Captain. I took a quick trip to the can. When I got back, we were surrounded. Evasive action. Check off. Warp back to 1. Oh, pardon me again, sir. I'm sorry. Yes, it's my counsel acting very strangely. There's no power. What are we going to do? Check off. Get a hold of yourself. I'm not your ass. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yes, Mr. Sulu, what is it? Yes, Captain. Sulu, I'm down the transport room, a little nauseous right now. Yes, the stars are going by incredibly fast, you know. And I wasn't built for space, you know. I put that on my resume, you know. 5-year mission, great, but now with the movies, it's too much, you know. Yes, well, I know you're a very busy man. I won't trouble with my personal problems. The actual problem, the transporter will not shut off, and, well, it's beaming aboard everything within range, sir. It's a mess down here. I get rocks and trees and tribbles and antimatter, my Uncle Heshy. It's crazy down here. Solo, do what you can. My transporter's being run by a Jew. Uhura, put this maniac on the screen. I want to know who's responsible. I'm James. Take Cook with Starship Enterprise. I want to know who you are. What you want with my ship? This here is General Kang, and I'll be your conqueror for today. And this is my crew. Say hello, fellas. Gang, I don't know who you think you're dealing with. Oh, you slut. Quite frankly, Captain, we don't want your puny little ship. As a matter of fact, fellas, what do you say we start by giving the hero here a little Zapparooski? Gang. Gang. Spot, take the helm. Aye, aye, Captain. All right, everybody. I'm in command. Jack off! Warp factor 92!
So here we are in New York City. Came over here in a cab, which was pretty much a continuation of my plane flight. I love the way these... You know, every time, isn't this true? Every time you think you've definitely had the most reckless cab driver in the city, some other guy just comes along and tops him just like that. And I'm sitting in the back of the cab, very calm. That's what's to be. It's like you're watching the guy on TV. You know, he's weaving around the road, and you're thinking, boy, that looked dangerous. You know how you watch through that partition? It's like, it's not happening to me. Boy, I wouldn't try that in my car. Boy, I could have killed about 20 people there with that move, you know. Then you're 5 minutes late, you start rooting for the guy. You know, he's up on the sidewalk, you're going, this is a good move. He killed a guy, I'm on time. Or the dumbest thing of all, I'll think, well, the man knows what he's doing. That's the dumbest. He's a professional cab driver. He's got a cab driver's license. I can see it right there. I don't even know what it takes to get a license to drive a cab in this city. I think all you need is a face. This seems to be their big qualification. They're very proud of that. And a name with like 8 consonants in a row. So, yeah, I don't know. I was in the supermarket, and here's one of these things that seems like nothing, but to me it's a big thing. I went in the supermarket, and I noticed that Tide detergent is improved. This blows me away. I mean, this means that they are still working on this product after all these years, which is amazing to me that, I mean, if you own Tide, wouldn't you kick back a little at this point? You sold 10 billion boxes. Take a weekend off. You know, they're just still working on it, you know. I love the commercials where they show you how the detergent gets out bloodstains on television. Pretty violent image. I mean, I think if you got a T-shirt with bloodstains all over it, maybe laundry isn't your biggest problem right now. You ought to get rid of the body before you do the wash. I don't know. Just call the coroner, fluff and fold. I mean, when you do housework, you gotta have some kind of a plan. But I get whatever I want when I'm in the supermarket. That's what I like. When you're a child, it's a humiliating place, the supermarket, you know, because you have to beg for everything from your mother. Mom, please, these are different. All right, I'll put it back. Now I get whatever I want. And if I don't want something, I put it back wherever I am in the supermarket. There are no laws in the supermarket. I don't care if the store manager is looking right at me. Yeah, those are my peaches on top of the Pennzoil. What about it? That's called impulse, not buying. I don't believe I work for you. Is that right? Better straighten this place out. I can't find a thing.
You know, my accent hasn't really hurt me in show business, though. What got me out here in the first place a couple of years ago was Star Search. I got to the semifinals in 1984 and lost. It hurts to lose. And I'm not the first one in my family to be embarrassed on TV. My brother was a pro bowler. Until he bowled a 78 in national television. Now he lives in a tree and works for the Keeblers. Actually, he's an optician in Fort Lauderdale, Florida now. He knows where the money is, huh? Old people need glasses. He told me he's going to start selling hearing aids because when he tells people how much the glasses are, they all go, what? Here's another silly statement. My house is robbed. They clean me out. I'm very depressed. My neighbor comes in. She sees me sitting on the floor. She says, Glenn, they just took things. They're just things that can be replaced. Thank God you're all right. They're just things. She's telling me this while I'm thinking, yeah, but they're my things. I wouldn't feel this bad if they were your things. I was thinking about it, though, while I was trying to win money. I don't know if I'd want to win a lot at one time. It changes you. The shoemaker in my neighborhood here in California won $1 million in the lottery. Now when you bring your shoes in, he just gives you money to buy a new pair.
Porky's 3 comes out next month. That's going to be good. I read the book. I know it's going to be good. My all-time favorite movie was Alfred Hitchcock movie, The Birds. I saw to my older brother. We got home that night. I went to bed. He opened up all the windows and poured croutons on me. I saw a commercial on TV the other day for Preparation H. It said, kiss your hemorrhoids goodbye. Not even if I could. Saw a commercial on TV for X-Lax. It says, works while you sleep. That scares me. I was about 16 years old. I went on a blind date one time. Got there at 7:30. This girl was real ugly. Father said, have her back by midnight. I said, no way. She's back at 8. People in New York argue with their dogs in the street. There was someone argue with a dog in the middle of the street. It's like, how many times have I told you not to do that? One time, I'd like to hear the dog say, I don't know, 300, 400 times. Give me a break. I have a job. I don't know how old I am. I was at my friend's house. His dog took a dump on the rug. He turned to the dog and he said, did you do that? I felt bad for the dog. I said, no, I did it. My mother's going senile. I like that a lot. Last month, she had braces put on her dentures. Nighttime, she puts them on top of the television for better reception. Now we get HBO. No more. So, what'd I do today? I watched chess on ESPN. That was a lot of fun. This guy finally made a move, then he played it back in slow motion. I like sports you can do when you don't have to be coherent at. Like bowling. You ever take Quaaludes and go bowling? Just waiting to get the ball back is fun. My sister didn't have such a good day today. My sister's asthmatic. In the middle of an asthma attack, she got an obscene phone call. Guy said, did I call you or did you call me?
Stand Up America featured from the comic strip in New York, Gilbert Gottfried, Joe Bolster, Jerry Seinfeld. And over in Los Angeles, performing at the Improv Comedy Club, Kip Adotta, John Mendoza, Glenn Hirsch, Kevin Pollack.
And there's more humour from the other side of the Atlantic at the slightly earlier time of 10:30 next Tuesday. Our late-night concert in 25 minutes here on One features the music of Supertramp, recorded in Toronto. But first, the chance to enjoy again the culinary delights produced with the use of a wok, and advice on how to choose one. All part of Ken Hom's Chinese cookery.